home. When you can go out and mingle with anybody in any social class, and it doesn't matter for that one day a year. You probably guessed it by now, I'm talking about Halloween. Every year around October 31st, you can't go down a street without seeing darkly lit spooky front porches, or imitation graveyards, or frightening, scary witches, goblins, and ghosts. I decided to dig into the roots of Halloween, and I'm going to share with you a brief history lesson of how it all began and how it's transitioned into how we celebrate the holiday today. Halloween's roots started over 2,000 years ago, before Christianity, with the Celtic people of what is now Ireland, Northern Europe, and Great Britain. They celebrated a festival during Samhain, meaning summer's end, which marked the beginning of the first of their new year on November 1st. They wouldn't leave the home without being dressed in animal skins and skulls, thinking that the spirits were entering the living world during this time, so it would frighten or confuse the spirits. The Druids, the Celtic priests, would go door to door asking for contributions for Makala, their sun god. If they gave a good enough contribution, the family would remain in favor for the following year with Makala. If it was not sufficient, or if they did not give a contribution at all, the Druid would curse the home, and they may end up with stolen livestock or burned farm buildings. The Roman Empire conquered the Celtic people in the 1st century. With them, they added some of their traditions to what we call Halloween. They brought 2 festivals, the first being Feralia, where they held a ceremony at the end of October in honor of their dead. The second was Pomona, in honor of Pomona, their goddess of orchards and harvests, who is symbolized by the apple, which is where bobbing for apples is believed to have come from. After the Roman Empire, Christianity began to spread. The church didn't approve of the pagan traditions that had been celebrated by the Celts and the Romans, and attempted to cover it up with All Saints' Day, they said, as November 1st. All Saints' Day in Britain was called All Hallows' Day, making October 31st All Hallows' Day, which eventually led to October 31st being called Halloween. The attempt to cover up those pagan traditions did not work, and the traditions of both the pagan traditions and All Saints' Day merged into one. The church again tried on November 2nd to set All Souls' Day, hopefully bringing in more people to celebrate the Christian holiday, which again failed and merged with the pagan traditions. The final touches came from America. When the first settlers came here, they didn't believe in Halloween. They thought it was an unholy holiday. So they left it behind with Europe. The potato shortage in the 1840s in Ireland caused many Irish immigrants to come over, and with them they brought their Halloween traditions, one of which was carving turnips, which when they got here, they found that pumpkins were more easily carved and more readily available. Leslie Bannatyne, a well-known Halloween authority, states that the 20s, 30s, and 40s, Halloween was a city-wide celebration. Parades lasting all night and costume parties. In the 50s and 60s, Bannatyne says that masked culprits conducting vandalism brought on the thought of candy at Halloween. They figured that they would give candy, bribing them to not play tricks on them. So trick-or-treating became synonymous with Halloween. The 70s and 80s, Halloween saw a movement into safe places like churches, the classroom, or the home. There were rumors of drug-laced candy or razor blades in apples, kidnappings, and the theatrical releases of movies such as Halloween didn't help the case at all. Halloween had become more for children than adults. In the 1990s, adults began celebrating Halloween a little more, with the opening of haunted houses and parties, Halloween parties that were not suitable for children. The 21st century Halloween has been enjoyed by both adults and children, making it the second most popular holiday of the year according to FamilyFun.com, and a 2000 Halloween Consumers Intentions and Actions survey by Big Research for National Retail Federation estimated Halloween spending for 2010 to be at $5.8 billion. So beginning 2,000 years ago, Halloween has combined the Celtic, Roman, Christian, and American traditions, making it one of the oldest holidays we still celebrate today, and possibly most exciting. There's no national motivation like 4th of July or Thanksgiving, and no religious connections like Easter or Christmas, making it a holiday for everyone. In the words of Leslie Bannatyne, Halloween celebrates generosity, imagination, community. It's always described as the one night a year the borders between the worlds of the living and the dead are open. Perhaps more specific to us now, Halloween is the one night a year when barriers between people can be lifted.